Introduction to ratios. A ratio is a comparison of the quantity of two different things. For example, what is the ratio of apples to bananas? There are 2 apples, there are 4 bananas. For every 2 apples, there are 4 bananas. The ratio of apples to bananas is written as 2 to 4, or more commonly seen as 2:4. 2 apples to 4 bananas. The order is very important. If we're going from the ratio of apples to bananas, it's 2 to 4. If we were to reverse it and say what is the ratio of bananas to apples, the ratio would be 4 bananas to 2 apples. You might see the ratio between apples and bananas in the previous example as for each apple there are 2 bananas. When you see it this way, the ratio of apples to bananas is written as 1 to 2 or 1:2. Think about it for a minute. Our initial example, we had apples to bananas was 2 to 4. And in this, we see the ratio as 1 to 2. I'm writing it in fraction form. This is the ratio form. But what you notice is that 1/2 and 2/4 are equivalent fractions. So, this makes sense because 2 apples and 4 bananas is equivalent to 2 bananas to each apple. It's the same quantity overall. There are half as many apples as there are bananas. Think about this for a moment. Given this ratio, 1 to 2, apples to bananas, how many bananas would you need if you had 3 apples? If each apple has 2 bananas, then you would need 6 bananas for 3 apples. For 3 apples, there are 6 bananas, 2 bananas for each apple. The ratio is written as 3 to 6 for the comparison of apples to bananas. Let's look at a few more examples of ratios. What is the ratio of the number of chickens to the number of pigs in the Simons farm? 15 chickens to 6 pigs. Chickens to pigs. What is the ratio of the number of pigs to the number of rabbits? Pigs comes first. 6 to rabbits, 13. Let's try to determine these ratios. The ratio of the number of chickens to the number of chicken eggs. 4 chickens, and there are 11 eggs. What is the ratio of the number of eggs to the number of chickens? Again, there are 11 eggs, and there are 4 chickens. 11 to 4. What is the ratio of hay bales to chickens? You will see there are 12 hay bales, and there are 4 chickens. Now another way to write this would be to say there are 3 hay bales for every chicken. So for every 1 chicken, we have 3 hay bales. Interesting because you have 12 over 4 as a fraction is equivalent to, how many 4's go into 12? 3 over 1. That is the end of this brief introductory video on introduction to ratios. By the way, the ratio of pink birds to blackbirds is 3 to 2. Enjoy the activity.